Hey guys, so welcome to Open Discussion, the first episode, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about the last Game of Thrones episode. I just got done watching it, Battle of the Bastards, and yeah, this episode was pretty amazing. We had action pretty much right from the start. We had Daenerys, her freaking dragons, finally dominating these other Meisters and defeating them, which is great. But the main draw to this episode was Jon Snow versus Ramsay Bolton. Now this fight was pretty amazing. Like throughout the whole fight, I didn't know who was going to win. Like the whole time, I was rooting for Jon Snow to win, but a slight feeling that maybe Ramsay could win since this is Game of Thrones, but I'm happy that did not happen. It's sad about Recon. It's sad that he died. I had a feeling he was going to die after Jon Snow was talking to his sister, but still, I had kind of high hopes for him for a minute before he got shot in the back. So yeah, that was sad about him. So about that battle during the night before, when they were preparing for the fight, Jon Snow's sister told him that you shouldn't go out and do exactly what Ramsay is planning for you to do. And the next day he did the exact thing that his sister told him not to do. That was I guess I was kind of expecting that after Recon died, but after that, when he was going towards Ramsay and his army, then his horse got shot, and then he was just there by himself with his sword. Ramsay had all of his army charge him. Well, not all of his army, I guess a good portion of it, the ones, the horses, charge at him. And yeah, right there I was like, okay, Jon Snow may die again. Now Melisandre did state that she would bring him back alive if I guess the God of Light allowed her to, or she felt that the God of Light would want that. So yeah, I was like, okay, maybe he might die right here, but he may come back alive. But yeah, I was surprised to see that his own cavalry were able to attack right when they were coming to kill him. So that was pretty cool. Now also too, during that part, I liked how action-packed it was, and it felt like a real war. Jon Snow, he was slicing and dicing, and it was just randomness. On occasion, you would see some people were about to attack him, but he would have some of his forces attack them. So I thought it was pretty cool that he was, that he could die pretty much in any second. Now, during the fight, the scenery and the cinematography was great. You felt like you were part of Jon Snow's army, but also you felt like you were actually like watching a war movie. It got pretty intense. I can see why they spent all of this money on this episode. Like the cinematography on this felt great. Like you actually felt bad for a lot of the people who were fighting, because it seemed like everybody was just killing everybody. So yeah, they were fighting, and then Ramsay, I had to give it to him. Even though I hate Ramsay a lot, he is pretty strategic. He knew what he was going for. And yeah, everything that he had planned beforehand, he was able to do. So yeah, during the fight, he eventually surrounded the army of Jon Snow's after his other commander decided to come and help him. So yeah, during that part, I didn't know what was going to happen too. It did have the giant in the middle, so I thought the giant would just rush through, but I guess he couldn't because of the spears. So yeah, they were fighting that, and then Ramsay had even more troops behind them. So when they tried to escape that little half circle that they had, they were pretty much dying. So I was like, crap, okay, maybe Jon Snow might die again during this episode. So yeah, after all of that went through, Jon Snow and his people decided to, I guess, just to attack the other side that wasn't enclosed by all of the shields and spears. And then he fell down and got trampled, and I was like, dang, okay, maybe he might die again. Thankfully he didn't. He got back up, barely at the end. I guess some of his troops helped him up, and they were able to live on that. And then the coolest part from this episode, I think, was when the Knights of the Vale came. I was very, very shocked to see them out of nowhere. Even though I knew that Jon Snow's sister did send the letter to the Knights of the Vale, I was really pretty certain on that. Throughout the episode, I completely forgot about them, so I was happy to see them come and then pretty much crush Ramsay's army. So that was great. After that too, after they destroyed pretty much Ramsay's army, Ramsay, instead of being a man, he freaking ran back to freaking Winterfell. I so wanted him to die right there, but no, he wanted to run away. So yeah, I think he ran away and got back inside. He had his troops, I guess, fortify the castle or whatnot. He was like, okay, we can wait him out. Thankfully, Jon Snow and the Giant and his other friend, the Wildling, they all came, attacked. The Giant broke through the gate. He died there, but that was a pretty good death. He died fighting a pretty important battle, not just for the Starks or the half-breed like Jon Snow, but it was important, for the White Walkers to, getting that unification, because they're going to need that unification when the White Walkers come. But yeah, they broke through Jon Snow's army. He was able to get Jon Snow and I guess some of the Knights of the Vale maybe were able to, take over, kill pretty much all of Ramsay's army. And then when Jon Snow's army had their arrows drawn at Ramsay finally decided to go ahead and do that one-on-one battle that he wanted to do at the beginning of the episode, when Jon Snow offered to do just a one-on-one battle. So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny that now he's open to it, because he's about to die. And then right after he does that, he tried to shoot Jon Snow. Okay, so luckily Jon Snow blocks it with a shield. He picks up right then and there. And then Ramsay repeatedly shoots him with these arrows, trying to kill him real quick. Thankfully, Jon Snow blocks all of these, knocks him down, and beats him up. And I'm telling you, I was so happy to see Ramsay finally getting beat up. I wanted Jon Snow to torture this dude so much. But after he beat him up, he didn't kill him. He didn't chop off his arm or chop off any body parts like I wanted him to do, but it did capture him, which was great. Now after they captured him, I was hoping that they were going to slowly torture him like he did everybody else. Thankfully, I was happy that Jon Snow's sister, I cannot recall her name at the moment, that's why I keep calling her Jon Snow's sister. I don't know how I forgot her name. I was just listening to her name a lot earlier. But yeah, Jon Snow's sister was able to find out where Jon had him, captured or I guess imprisoned. So when she was talking to him, I think that was a pretty cool point to finally see Ramsay and the other side. Usually you see Ramsay in the more advantageous side, torturing everybody else. So that was good to see him sitting in a chair, bloodied up. It's also good to see that he was finally able to get his justice when Jon Snow's sister, I guess, opened up the cages or whatnot for his hounds to come through. Now Ramsay thought, okay, I have my hounds inside, they're not going to attack me, they follow me. However, he did state during that first night, prior to this fight, that he didn't feed his hounds for 7 days, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 7 days or 8 days. So yeah, I guess they were really hungry, and they slowly ate Ramsay. So I was extremely happy for that. So yeah, guys, that was season 6, episode 9, if I'm not mistaken, Battle of the Bastards. And that episode was pretty much one of the best episodes I've seen from Game of Thrones so far, and especially the best episode I've seen from this season. So yeah, guys, this episode was amazing. I know I missed some parts here and there. I was kind of just talking right after I saw the episode. So yeah, guys, this is an open discussion, so feel free to go ahead and comment below what you thought about the episode, any parts that I missed that you thought were important, that you liked or that you disliked about the episode, and also comment below if there were any other episodes either this season or the entirety of Game of Thrones so far on TV. Yeah, be sure to put those in the comment section below. But yeah, guys, this was a pretty epic episode. Oh man, I'm not even sure how I'm going to sleep tonight. Like, this episode was pretty amazing. Now the preview for the second episode also looked pretty good. I may actually do a video on that maybe today or tomorrow or something like that. But yeah, guys, this episode was amazing. If you watch Game of Thrones, I'm pretty sure you'll like this episode. And if you're new to Game of Thrones and see this episode, I'm pretty sure you'll like Game of Thrones. But yeah, guys, be sure to comment below on what you thought about the episode, and see you guys later.